Throughout history, the art of assassination has evolved from simple acts of violence into a sophisticated craft, with each era bringing new innovations to this ancient practice. From the shadows of medieval fortresses to the sprawling cities of the Renaissance, legendary assassins have left their mark not just on their targets, but on the very methodology of their craft. The story begins in the Holy Land during the Third Crusade, where the Levantine Brotherhood introduced the iconic hidden blade. This deceptively simple weapon revolutionized close-quarter assassination techniques. The blade's compact design allowed assassins to blend seamlessly with crowds, transforming ordinary civilians into potential threats. But it wasn't just about the weapon. The Levantine assassins perfected the art of social stealth, using monks' robes and scholarly disguises to move undetected through hostile territory. As we move into the Renaissance, Ezio Auditore brought a new level of sophistication to the craft. His innovations included the dual hidden blades, allowing for simultaneous takedowns of multiple targets. But perhaps more significantly, he introduced the concept of mechanical augmentation to the assassin's arsenal. The hidden gun, poison darts, and even primitive smoke bombs expanded the range of options available to practitioners of the craft. The colonial era saw the emergence of environmental assassination techniques. Connor's tree-running abilities and hunting expertise brought a natural fluidity to stalking targets. The rope dart, a tool that allowed assassins to strike from above and manipulate their enemies' positions, demonstrated how the Brotherhood adapted native hunting techniques into lethal combat innovations. Through these innovations, the Brotherhood adapted native hunting techniques into lethal combat innovations, showcasing their ability to evolve and refine their craft in a new world. The Golden Age of piracy introduced naval combat elements to the assassin's repertoire. Edward Kenway's expertise in ship-to-ship combat and underwater infiltration opened up entirely new approaches to reaching targets. The ability to seamlessly transition from sea to land combat became a crucial skill. Diving bells and underwater navigation expanded the assassination playground to new depths. This era's innovations allowed assassins to extend their reach beyond traditional boundaries, blending the elements of sea and land into a unified approach. The Industrial Revolution brought perhaps the most dramatic shift in assassination techniques. The rise of urban environments and technological advancement led to the development of sophisticated tools like the rope launcher, allowing for rapid vertical movement through Victorian London. The Fry twins demonstrated how assassins could adapt to an increasingly modernized world, using steam power and industrial machinery to their advantage. But the true innovation of the Victorian era wasn't technological, it was methodological. The introduction of gang warfare and social infrastructure as weapons represented a fundamental shift in how assassins approached their targets. Controlling territory through criminal enterprises and manipulating economic systems became as important as physical combat skills. Modern-era assassins have synthesized these historical techniques into a comprehensive system. Today's practitioners combine the social stealth of the Levantine Brotherhood, the mechanical innovations of the Renaissance, the environmental awareness of the colonial period, and the infrastructural manipulation of the Industrial Revolution. They've added modern technology and digital warfare to this ancient foundation, creating a hybrid approach that honors tradition while embracing innovation. Each generation of assassins has contributed to this evolution, adding layers of complexity to what began as a simple act of political violence. The hidden blade remains a constant symbol, but its wielders have transformed it from a mere weapon into a key component of a sophisticated tactical system. Today's assassins are equally comfortable scaling buildings with high-tech gear or disappearing into a crowd using age-old techniques of social camouflage. The most profound lesson from this evolution isn't about specific techniques or weapons. It's about adaptability. Each era's greatest assassins succeeded not because they were the strongest or most skilled, but because they could adapt their craft to the changing world around them. They understood that the art of assassination isn't about adhering to tradition, but about evolving while maintaining the core principles that have guided the Brotherhood for centuries. As we look to the future, this pattern of evolution continues. Modern assassins face new challenges: digital surveillance, biometric security, and artificial intelligence. Yet they adapt as their predecessors did, finding new ways to move unseen through an increasingly connected world. The techniques may change, but the fundamental principles remain. Strike from the shadows, leave no trace, and above all, survive to fight another day. This ongoing evolution reminds us that the art of assassination isn't static. It's a living, breathing discipline that continues to adapt and evolve. Each generation builds upon the foundations laid by their predecessors, adding their own innovations while honoring the timeless principles that have guided assassins for centuries. In this way, the legacy of history's greatest assassins lives on, not just in the techniques they developed, but in the spirit of innovation they inspired in those who followed in their footsteps.